Hey guys, I'm Colwen. This is another build. I am building an actual plastic injection model kit. I also have the Wing Zero of this particular line, and it's pretty much all built. But this one, this is a I mentioned I'm Colwen. This is Bandai Gundam Wing, the XXXG-01H Gundam Heavyarms of the Colony Liberty Organization mobile suits. This is a 1/144th scale. On the side, we have some cool pictures of the mobile suit all built. We have open hand parts for options, wide range of motion, various gimmicks allow the reproduction of powerful actions. The beam Gatling can be attached to the back. The hatches throughout the MS can be closed and open. Its full open gimmick can be recreated. We have Vulcan machine guns, machine cannon, chest Gatling gun, homing missiles, micro missiles, army knife, beam Gatling. The stomach joints and leg joints have adapted an articulation gimmick that can move according to the forms of the MS. Completed product in the image has been painted. Some images of the product on the Action Base 5. Yeah, this one right here, you can even see the base a little bit in the background. There's absolutely nothing on that side. On this side, we have another kind of a version of the front artwork with maybe less guys in the background. Yeah. On one side, we have some legalese and other artwork. On this side, we have artwork. Now let's go ahead and slide it open. We have the instruction booklet right here. This is very similar. This is actually the same style of instruction booklet I remember playing with in the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm already seeing a lot of differences in how they do the build, a lot of quality of life things. On the old original one I played with back in the day, the leg panels did not open. I still have it. It's buried. I don't know where it's at. We're not going to dig it out. At some point, maybe I will get and combine them and show them all off together. These are the various colors that they're going to want us to use. And here's some more write-up. I will not be reading all of this stuff, but if you would like to, go right ahead and pause and read. I'll give you a moment. Okay, moving on. I'll give you a moment to pause and read. Are we entertaining ourselves? Are we having fun? I remember back in the day it would only be Moonspeak. I like that they got the dual language on the newer models so that I can actually read what is in there, which is great. I will read one thing real quick though, because you know I like my Gatling guns. The main weapon of the MS, a firearm combined with a shield, is equipped on the left arm and has a wide range. Is also one of its its wide range is also one of its features. Its foregrip can also be used for stable shooting. It can also be equipped on the backpack. I mean, it can be stored on the backpack. Still funny how the translations still aren't quite right. That's funny. Okay, so let's put that off to the side and let me bring out all our parts. Now before we open the bags, let me check and then let me show you what I have to work with for materials. So I've got all these paints here. And next time I do one of these Let's builds, I probably won't go over what I'm using because I'll just, reference back. For cutting and trimming and attaching, I've got nail clippers, I've got a pair of scissors, I've got some scratchers and tweezers. I'm going to be using my fingernail kit. And I also have a bunch of nice brushes. And for pouring out my paints, I will be using a plastic soda lid with a bit of paper towel on top. So let me... Okay. So, I'm going to put this one off to the side for right now because I want to get in and I want to paint the parts before I start assembling them. So let's go ahead and open up this bag and see what... Come on, stop that. So this bag has the stickers in it. We have rack number D or D1 and rack A. So what parts on here need to be painted? These shoulder parts are going to need some paint. I'm not going to go off exactly what they tell me to use. I'm just going to use what I have that is similar. No, not that. I have Admiral Blue. Oh, here we go. I have Pavement Black. So let me bring in my painter tray. And since I am using such small amounts, I'm going to put an equally small amount down. And I've got these two brushes that I picked out. I think I'm going to use this okay, it's not wanting to come loose. Let me gently okay, you know what? I'm just going to put that off to the side for right now, and I will take my other option. And since this one has a flat edge to it, I should be able to get in here okay, so I know I've absolutely borked this, but it's okay. Because once I get done painting that, what I can do okay, so that one I wiped a little bit too hard, and I'm gonna have to go back in and There we go. Now, is there anything else we want to paint on while we are here? Okay, so there's those vents that go right up underneath his chest here. Now, I'm just going to paint the entire little corner here black. This is an aesthetic choice because on the actual design, the way they paint it is they have this part right here in yellow and then the part underneath it in black. Yeah, like that. What else do we want to do while we're here? Oh, okay, so there's these little spots here that are part of his hip armor. And it's going to be another case where I very gently wipe excess paint back off. There we go. Check out that. Yes, I am going to leave splotches and stuff. I already know this isn't going to be perfect, but I enjoy the little splotches and stuff. So it's almost like it's battle damage or something, you know. Now let's see here. What else can I paint on? You know, there's the inside of his missile launchers here that I wouldn't mind adding a little bit of paint to. There we go. Now, these ones aren't always going to be open, so I don't mind them being a little imperfect. What else do we got? What else do we got? You know what? This one, for now, I'm going to call done painted. Let's go ahead and take a look at this rack of parts here. So, this rack of parts has some of his feet part. There must be another rack that is similar to this that has the other foot, but for now I see that this little square here can be painted in. There we go. And we've got this hip armor piece, well, not hip armor, front shin armor, and you can see in the picture that they paint the entire thruster bit here just one black color, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. There we go. Can I scrape off that extra bit of paint? There we go. Okay, because if I can get it nice and clean, I'm gonna get it nice and clean. If I can't, I can't. You know, I'm not gonna stress it too much. There are a couple other little spots on here. sorry I'm not more talkative while I do this, but this is a lot more focus intensive than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Keep that. Yes. Come on. Come on. Okay, so I'm not able to wipe it as clean as I would like it, but that's okay. That's okay. I end up with this weird smudging on the part that I kind of like. What else can I paint on here? These are the side antenna. There we go. I really like the way that turns out on there. I am going to leave some of that smudging and excess paint on there. I don't mind. We do have a black bar across the crotch plate here. There we go. And let me come back in here. I figured painting it while it's on the sprue would make things easier, and in some ways it is, and in other ways it's a little bit more frustrating. There we go. I am going to try and paint the face right here. And I am going to say goodbye for right now and end this as part 1 of my Let's build. And I think I will go through and do some other painting on other sprues and stuff. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Yeah, I'm going to go through and do some other painting on my own. And if I... Oh my goodness. Put the paint down! Talk to you guys in a bit. I'm Colwen. This is part whatever of my Let's build of Gundam Heavyarms. And I was gonna say I've added a new tool to my kit, but it seems to be just making another mess. Oh no, not so much. Okay, just so much I gotta learn how to use it properly. So we're still doing some more painting. On my parts. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. And we're going to put that off to the side to dry. This bag has the poly caps. It has some gray pieces that will probably not be getting painted. And it's got more pieces that I've painted over on that other side. Is there anything here I'm going to want to paint? Okay, we're going to want to paint these intake vents on the leg. Right in here. Yeah, like that. And then these arms over here. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording for right now and do all the other parts and then come back.